All right, guys, welcome back to another Cope custom quiz. And today we got WWE terms quiz. Come on, Peyton,
I'm kind of I'm low-key scared to take
you're
this.
back in the game,
I might be a casual.
but we're about to test that.
Okay.
I think you'll. I put enough like layups in, so your score won't be trash.
Okay.
Like there's totally enough layups for you. Like you're not gonna get something as easy as like a finisher, but
A choke slam.
nah, it's not moves. It's not moves.
Okay, okay. Just
Yeah,
terms.
terms. All right,
All right, I'm excited.
you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Boom. What is a baby face? You know
Baby
this one.
face. You're starting off kind of challenging here. I'm honestly, nothing really jumps to me right away. Baby face.
Are you for real, or are you like playing up for the camera, or is this a
I'm
real reaction?
no, I'm being for real. I don't. This
Bro,
is not.
we've talked about this term. Maybe try taking out the baby and see if you remember. What is a face?
A face.
Yeah.
Uh, like a face in a heel.
Uh-huh.
So it's a good guy, a baby good guy.
It's just that's the full term is baby face, but most people just cut it down to face.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's your good guy. Well, you are.
That is a villain.
Wow. Nice. You even got the word I chose. I was gonna
I'm the
say antagonist, but
bad.
I chose to write villain.
Okay.
All right, now we got going over.
Going over, so instantly I'm thinking going over like the top of the ropes. Doesn't seem to be right though.
No,
Going over. Going over. Like, is this like you're dodging them by going over them?
I'm gonna buzz you out on this one.
Okay.
It's just a fancy way of saying winning. Like if I beat you, I'm going over you
I
because I
don't
took
get
the
that
win.
one. I won't lie.
You what?
I don't get that one.
It's just a term that people use. Like if you go over someone, like it's kind of like a power rankings jump. Like you're above them in the power rankings because you're going over them. You're taking that win.
Okay.
Heat, heat,
Heat.
and we ain't talking Miami.
This is the the set list for the day. Like this is all the matches that are gonna happen that Monday, you know?
Incorrect.
Oh.
Do you wanna take another stab at it?
Hey, give me a little hint.
Uh, it has to do. Uh, I guess in a way it has to do with the success of their character.
The success of their character.
That's the best way I can describe it
So,
without
okay,
fully
so I'm
giving it.
thinking like they're on fire type thing, like they're heating up, but this must mean something a little bit more niche to wrestling. I'll say they're gearing up to win the championship.
The crowd reaction that a wrestler generates in a negative light. So, like in his
Uh,
prime, Randy Orton
oh,
had infinite heat.
yeah,
Like
yeah, you're
I
under
just said like
heat.
success of their character because like if they make the people hate them and they have a lot of heat, then they're like doing a good job.
Okay, okay. Just from the amount of publicity that they're getting.
Yeah, and just like you want crowd reactions, even if it's a boo, you
Right,
know, like
right.
you just want a loud crowd. Bars
Yeah.
over. You already have a hint, basically.
Over. So, yeah, going over. I'll call back to that, I guess.
Hmm.
Meaning that over is that you are better than them. You're not going over, you're already over.
Okay, but it's in a specific sense. But I'll show you it and see if you would just count that because like it's right, but it's not right. You know.
Well, let me take a little bit more specific guess then.
Yeah.
I'll
I also
say
don't
it's
remember.
like
Yeah.
it's you're over someone if you took the championship from them.
I'm gonna say that brought you further away.
Okay.
It just refers to the overall, like, if you're super over, that could mean you have a lot of heat, but it could just mean you're super over as a face. Like, you just get a lot of fan reaction. Like, you're over with the fans.
Yeah,
It's less
you're
over with
over
the,
with the fans, so
yeah,
they say, oh, John Cena right now, he's really over.
yeah.
He's really that's how they would say it. He's really over.
He's really over with the fans, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wiener.
Tweener. Oh man.
This does not have to do with age. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. A tweener, I'll say is, I guess. I mean, they got to be in between something.
They do have to be in between something, but what are those things?
Can I get it in a sentence?
Um, wow, after today's actions, the Miz is really being a tweener.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't know if they're good or bad. You don't know if they're a heel or a face.
Yep. They're viewed neither as a heel or a face because they
Okay,
have both characteristics.
that was actually pretty obvious.
Yeah. Buried.
Buried. I mean, so someone that is just getting beaten over and over again. Or buried, oh, maybe in the storyline, just someone that really isn't important at the moment.
Yeah. They're getting beaten or they have bad feuds.
Okay, because of losing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay. Or
let's
if
say John
they're
Cena
just not
lost.
really.
Yeah, like if okay, John Cena's a bad example because he's like unburyable. But like someone like who would you know? Like Ryback. Like if Ryback lost like 15, 20 matches in a row, then he would be like buried because we know he's gonna come out and lose every night.
Right. Or just if like they're the uh fans just aren't really messing with like the feud
Yeah.
that they're having.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Turn. That this one's pretty easy as well.
Yeah, turning from a good to a bad guy or vice
Hmm.
versa.
Yeah.
Yes. Card, match card. Yeah,
The order series of matches. A bump.
a bump. Bump. Like you gotta give them a little bump, like uh someone gaining a lot of notoriety all at once.
This is the most literal term on the thing. Is what I'll get. That's your hint.
Okay, so a bump then I'll say it's when you tag someone in to a tag team match, you bump them.
Nah. It's just the act of hitting the ground. Like
Nah,
if I like suplex you, you're taking a bump. Like some people just don't really take bumps though. Like that's why it's an important term.
oh, okay, okay.
Like people like celebrities tend to not take bumps
Right.
because like they're not trained and stuff. But like
Yeah.
the more bumps you take, like Mick Foley, the king of taking bumps, because like he don't care, he'll just get abused.
Uh-huh.
Now we got a little versus page, clean versus dirty finish. Pretty easy though. I feel like you'll get these.
Clean versus dirty finish, just without a run in or an interruption would be a
I'll give it to you when a match ends without any type of interference to your
okay, yeah,
disqualification. And then dirty, obviously,
yeah. When a
is
match ends with that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
The match has interference disqualification. Pretty
Okay.
easy.
Clean
Yeah.
finish, dirty finish, right?
But also important terms. This one, I'm curious to hear what you're about to say for a dark match.
Dark match.
Mm-hmm.
Is the arrow any indication to something?
Nah, I just wanted to change it to shape ups because I didn't want squares the whole
Okay,
time.
okay. A dark match. Whoa. Like it's gotta just be a real twisted match. Like, but what could make a match that dark? Hmm.
You
Man,
tapping out.
no, I mean, I'll give a little, I'll give something here. I
Yeah,
guess
give
I'll
something.
say it's a match where a match where the Undertaker comes out.
No,
That is a dark match.
it's a non-televised match. So like either before or after Raw, sometimes they'll do
Oh,
like extra matches just for the crowd.
okay.
This is
Has
like
any of these ever really affected anything?
uh I mean like there's been injuries which sucks, but they usually
I
would
mean,
never
like
they would never do
storyline
a
wise.
championship change, nah.
No, right.
Honestly nowadays you never know with Triple H after that Kevin Owens backstage done, not on TV.
True.
You could get a dark match changing the tempo. A gimmick, I feel like this one's pretty easy.
I mean, I feel like this isn't even really a wrestling term. This is just someone's
Yeah.
gimmick. Like, what's
Yeah.
up with someone's character?
Yeah. Pretty simple. Move on quickly. A promo. I think we're almost done. I don't know actually.
A promo.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I think I know this because of the video game.
Yeah. That's why I thought you
When
would know the terms like face and heel and
when
stuff.
someone just gets a microphone, they just get to talk,
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much.
Yeah.
In-ring psychology.
In-ring psychology. Just playing games with your opponent, right?
It's the structuring of a match so that it tells a story rather than just moves. Because like
Huh.
you can have matches where they're just moves, but like WWE is infamous for like being good at the storytelling within a match. Example, the Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I think that had really good in-ring psychology other than the ending.
A lot of reactions and
Hmm.
yeah.
A job slash a jobber.
Oh, damn, I just learned this. You taught me. A jobber. Oh, that's someone that comes in to get beat, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
to lose. It's just like quickly. Like jobbers, like usually their matches are sub 4 minutes every time.
Huh.
Like you're going out there basically to let them like show off their finisher
Yeah.
and like make it look good.
Right.
A no sell.
No sell. No
There's a lot of
sell.
ways this could go. Yeah.
No sell. It's got to be someone who is it a
Yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Is it is someone is no sell or
If
someone is no
if
selling?
you are an avid no seller, you will get fired. That's a hint.
Oh, okay. So like not selling the moves. Like you're not taking punches well.
Yeah, when they don't react to an opponent's move.
Hmm.
Like that's like saying if like the big show hit you with like a choke slam, you just stood up right away. Like
Yeah.
which obviously it's bad for business.
Hmm. Pop.
This is similar to other terms we have talked about. That's a hint.
Similar to another term, a pop. It's got to be, is this a person?
No.
Not a person. So is this something that can happen to a person?
In a sense, I guess.
Okay.
I don't really know how to describe it.
All right, let's get a sentence. This one's pretty, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know if I can uh this is gonna give it away, but like wow, the pop for the Miz was crazy tonight.
The pop for the Miz was crazy tonight. The the antics that Miz was pulling off.
It's just the crowd reaction, but in a positive light. So like
Uh,
it's the opposite of heat.
all right. All right, I get it.
A push.
A push. Is this literal in any sense?
I would know. Like you're not. It's not like oh you shove someone. It's not that.
push right for some reason I'm going right to like push over, like maybe someone that just but that we've already kind of had. Oh, yes.
No, you're on the right track.
So
I believe.
someone that like see, but we already had a term that's very similar to that, like just getting beaten. So I guess I'll go like what's different from that?
See, like, I don't really know how to give a hint for this one because I mean, it is, I feel like, I don't know how I wrote it, but it is pretty similar to other terms, I feel like.
Uh, I'm gonna say someone that just is there to advance the story.
When someone, like, it's basically just another way of saying going over. But, like, if there's someone who doesn't have a lot of fans, so they're not over yet, but like let's say Triple H likes them, they'll get like better storylines, and because like Triple H wants to push them up to the top.
And they're getting the push.
Yeah, they're getting the push.
Okay, so just yeah, okay, I get that.
Hmm.
I get that.
So, well,
Oh, you're
different.
selling the moves. You're
Yeah,
selling the moves.
yes, of course. A spot.
Spot. Is this literal?
Um, yes and no. Yes, it's more literal, but not as literal as the other ones that were literal.
So it's not like just the spot
Yeah, it's not
on the
like a,
mat.
yeah, no, it's not that literal.
Okay, spot. Now I'm going to like seeing, spotting something. No? Should I go there or no?
I mean, if you want to go there, go there. If you don't, you don't.
Uh,
Can't
okay,
spoon feed you every answer.
right. Spot.
This is a custom cope quiz. Like, what are you doing? There's not that many freebies here.
I need donos. Stat. Ah, damn. A spot
Mm-hmm.
is a person who,
A scripted move or series of moves, like a pre-planned section of the match.
what?
Like a spot will be like Jeff Hardy swanton bombing off the ladder. Like they'll know that that's coming before
And
the.
like the lead up to it.
Yeah, well, it can be like, let's say Cena does a Randy Orton RKO's him, then he gets speared. Like that's like a spot because they do a triple finisher moment.
Okay, just like okay. How
Yeah,
is
it's
that? How is that literal at all?
because it's like a spot in the match, like a moment in the match. I think that's more
Mhm.
literal than like the other terms we've said, like
Okay,
face and heel. There's no literal to that at all.
right. No, I get it. I get it.
Okay, this I had never heard these terms to be honest.
Work versus
Work.
shoot.
Yeah. So start with work, but uh,
Work. I'm gonna go off these colors that you gave me. Work is green, so I'm assuming it's the better one.
he's smart.
So work and shoot. I'm gonna say work is when you capitalize on pinning someone, and shoot is when you do not pull off the pin.
Work just means scripted and shoot just means unscripted. But I never have heard those terms before, but I found it on a website, so
Okay.
but
Yeah.
like yeah, I don't know.
Work.
A squash.
Squashing the beef between people.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
It's a short match, like a super short match. Like that's a match that's under a minute. Like
Okay.
for like if someone ran into Roman Reigns and he or like Do you remember the Sheamus Daniel Bryan? Like Daniel Bryan was like arguing, and then he turned around, gets bro kicked, and Sheamus wins in like 17 seconds.
Maybe.
But like that's like a squash. Like it's just like super short, like five moves at max. Like then it's over.
Okay.
Stable.
Stable. So this is gonna be like a pretty slow moving fight. Like it's just like a kind of a longer fight.
Not even close. It's a group of wrestlers.
A stable is a group of wrestlers.
Yeah, stable is just basically anything more than a tag team, I would say. Like three plus people is a stable.
Okay. Okay.
Just like it's like tag team, but more.
Uh-huh.
I think this might be the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. And I have told you this term. I know I have, but it's also a hard term to know.
So first I'll just try to pronounce it. Is it K-Fabe? K-Fabe?
Kayfabe.
Keyfob.
Nope. No, not that.
Uh, oh my God. You taught me this?
I'm pretty sure I've like at least mentioned the term to you.
So you don't know if I received it or not, the information?
No,
It
I'm
wasn't
pretty sure it was when we were
registered.
watching the pay-per-view. And I feel like you were listening to the words I was saying.
Okay, I might need a sentence here though.
uh, Today's wrestlers are not as good at kayfabe as the 90s wrestlers.
They're not as good at it these days. Wow, this is tough.
That's why I put it last. It's a tough term. I wanted to give you that time to think about it, knowing this is your final question.
Smart quiz structure. I'll say that kayfabe is, man, the whole lineup of wrestlers at the time. Just the lot of WWE.
I think they use the term roster as well, but for something like that, kayfabe is keeping up the illusion that pro wrestling is real. So, like, basically staying in character. Like, if you were to go to the grocery store and you were the Miz, you would be a bitch to the cashier. You know what I mean?
Oh, has that happened? Did the Miz do this?
No, I was just an example.
Oh.
The today's like wrestlers don't really do it. They just like are pretty much all good people, even if they're like bad on camera.
Well, I mean, and they all like they all talk about their experience
Yeah.
in the WWE and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the Triple H era also like he basically doesn't care about kayfabe because like everyone knows at this point
And you
it's
have
fake.
the internet, it's like you can't really,
Yeah.
you know, back in the day, sure, that's actually pretty easy.
Yeah. You're an asshole out there, you're an asshole outside.
Well, no, I'm saying you don't even have to be an asshole because it's not like someone's gonna like film you being a nice
Yeah,
guy
that's true.
when you're
Yeah.
not working.
No, yeah, no. It's I feel like my sentence was pretty helpful. As helpful as I could be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean that's gonna do it for the first ever custom cope quiz.
Here's my
Honestly,
score right here.
there's probably enough WWE terms for a potential part two. Like I'm sure I could
Sound off in the comments, you know.
true, true. All the people that are gonna be watching
If
this.
we can get one comment, we will bring this back for part two.
What if I comment
That
because I
doesn't
want
count.
to make another quiz?
Doesn't count.
Even from my personal account?
Uh,
I'll make an account that you don't even know the name of. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Cope out.